Hello, dear elephant lovers. Welcome to another video in which we treat an elephant that was injured by a gunshot on its front leg. This poor elephant was first noticed by the ranger officials while they were monitoring the forest border and the elephant fence. They had noticed that the elephant was isolated, limping around the area in pain, and had been acting aggressively towards anyone who passed by. They immediately called for help to rescue the injured animal. They contacted the nearest wildlife conservation office and explained that the elephant should be treated as soon as possible to prevent further infection. The wildlife conservation officials and the veterinary professionals are always ready to help any animal that is in need. So, a group of veterinary officials, including an experienced veterinary doctor and wildlife conservation officers, headed to the location with the necessary equipment and medicine to treat the injured animal. Upon closer examination, the veterinary professionals determined that the animal should be sedated to begin the treatments. The sedative procedure was carefully carried out to ensure the safety of both the animal and the staff members involved. The official used a tranquilizer gun to administer the sedative drug intramuscularly. The dosage of the sedative drug is decided by the doctor based on the body weight of the elephant. As soon as the dart was struck, the elephant rushed in panic and pain. Now, the elephant was fully sedated after about 15 minutes. So, the officials started treating the animal. As the first step, the officials inject the necessary dosage of antibiotics, multivitamins, painkillers, and anti-inflammatory drugs intramuscularly. The dosages of this medicine are decided by the veterinary doctor based on the body weight and the health condition of the animal. We share this video to educate our viewers on the treatment procedure, make them aware of wildlife care, and show the compassion and effort in helping a suffering animal. We hope this love for wild animals will spread around the world. These gunshot injuries are the terrible results of human carelessness and selfishness. Human-elephant conflict for limited resources is considered to be the fundamental root cause of situations like this. Elephants might appear in houses in search of rice and other stored food, resulting in serious damage to houses and stored food items and economic loss for poor villagers who have worked hard to harvest their crops and store them. So, in some instances, farmers might utilize illegal homemade weapons to save their belongings. However, such shootings could result in catastrophic death or serious injury for these poor elephants. Now it is time to treat the gunshot wound on the elephant's leg. At first, saline solution and disinfectant solution were used to clean the wound. This process will remove the pus, necrotic tissue, or any bullet particles lodged within the wound. Then, a syringe is used to inject a solution of povidone iodine and negacent powder into the wound. The team worked tirelessly to beat the gunshot wounds, hoping to give the elephant a quick recovery and a better future. That is the end of the wound treatment process. So, an antiseptic spray was sprayed to the treated wounds and injection sites. It is critical that we all work together to find long-term solutions that guarantee the safety of both humans and elephants in the world. The government has implemented strict laws to save these poor animals. There are deep investigations in progress in order to capture anyone who commits such risky crimes. These cruel people will be punished in accordance with the law. However, identifying individuals responsible is difficult because these innocent animals are discovered injured several weeks after being shot. That could worsen the animal's condition and make it more difficult to heal. The government checks whether the elephant fences are properly maintained and built properly, whether the farmers are farming in forests or in government-allocated lands, whether any of the people are using illegal firearms or placing jaw exploders or snares in the elephant roaming areas, whether surrounding communities have been properly educated on wildlife protection, and whether there are any signs of poaching activity in the area. In the meantime, the officials have arrested some of the criminals who have been carrying out these illegal acts. The revival drug was administered. The ranger officials' quick action and support were the first step towards the recovery of the elephant. We'd like to thank all of our viewers, the ranger officials who informed us about this poor animal, the veterinary doctor, the veterinary officials, the wildlife conservation officials, and everyone else who helped us with this life-saving treatment mission. Their tireless efforts have saved many lives. Even though there is no live threat to this animal, a ranger officer was assigned to monitor the animal's recovery progress. Let's meet again with another video on how we saved a precious life.
දෙපැත්තම ඇඟ දිහා ඉන්නසේ එන්න වෙන්නේ ඒකයි බය තියෙන්නේ. හැරෙන පැත්තටනේ අපි දුවන්න තියෙන්නේ.